Hi, it's Dave here from Team New Tier. We're here with Barry, and he placed second this weekend at the LLDS, isn't that correct?
Yeah.
What did you play?
Burning Abyss.
Okay, and do you want to show us your list?
Yeah. So we had the usual graph times 3, Seer times 3, and Skarm times 3. These are just the best cards in the deck. If you don't play these, you're not playing Burning Abyss. One Rubik, and only one Virgil, as you'll see in the extra deck, because you only need one BA can recycle everything so quickly. Barbar for game is becoming a thing. 900, 1800, pretty easy to do and can be game winning, especially after 2 Dantes getting directly. Pretty good. Libic, just because I play math, send Libic, special summon 1 from your hand, so another easy Dante if you need it. Farfa is just to push through some of the OTK, or for an OTK, remove from play their only monster, attack directly for game usually, or even get rid of problem card like Denko Window for the turn. You can usually make a big board up after that. Tour Guide, as we all know, Tour Guide got hit just because of this deck. Special summons any of the BAs from your deck, and you can make a straight Dante and get the effect off. So it is pretty broken, especially since it can be searched with Skarm anytime that you want. Mathematician, just for the Libic play. If you open this and another BA, it's just straight up Dante. Plus, if you do somehow let it last the turn, if they attack destroyed by battle, you can get a free draw. Then I decided to play 3 Maxi. I had the Backjack engine, but I changed it. Maxi worked out pretty well. Every deck these days, Barclay Fort special summons. So I was able to draw quite a few cards, which got my advantage high enough for me to win most of my duels. I went 3-1. Then that's the monsters, 18 monsters. On to the spells. Regeki, Foolish Burial, and 1 MST. Regeki, blowout card, can win games that you really don't deserve to win if you draw it at the right time. Foolish Burial is just send an ABA and get any effect off that you want, depending on what you need. Even send just a Farfa for the Banish or a Skarm for the Envious Search. And MST was just there, just in case for the random floodgate that you might come across. Usually Vanity's Emptiness. So that's 3 spells. And then lastly, 19 traps. 3 Traveler. I was going to put it down to 2 because I stopped playing the Backjack engine, but even if you only revive 1 monster, you're not going negative, and doing this in the end phase is amazing, especially if you can get 2 or 3. Even in the end phase, if you have none, you can chain a few cards, and that's going to get you a few pluses straight away. Very good card. 3 Karma Cut. I played 3 Karma Cut because even though Phoenix Fang Windblast can hit the back row, banishing monsters if you need to is a lot more effective than putting them on the top of the deck, especially if it's against Necros. And this can also get rid of, so if you hit say a Dante, it removes anyone that's in the grave from play as well. 2 Firelake. If this resolves once or twice the most, you really should be winning that duel if you can destroy 3 cards, especially if you send a Dante where you get that just straight back to your hand. And even with the Traveler card, 2 Dantes chaining both off, you're going to plus so much that most decks can't keep up. 2 Breakthrough Skill for the Windas and the Denko Sekas if you come across them. Any Floodgate monster you can negate during your turn just so you can basically play Yu-Gi-Oh! Against these Floodgates. 2 Regeki Break. That's my other 2 discard traps. Gets rid of back row and monsters. Very useful. 2 Fiend Griffin. Wouldn't mind playing a 3rd to be honest, but I played enough cards that were dead against Klee, so I thought I'd just put it down to 2 to make up for that. It's just another Foolish Burial, and it can mess around with your opponent's graveyard, especially Shirt and Call the Haunted Teller at Altair Teller Knight. Solemn Warning. It's Solemn Warning. Doesn't need an explanation. Mistake, just for the Necros matchup, give me a slight advantage. Torrential Tribute, because you can plus so hard off it by destroying your own monsters, especially if you've got Traveler face down. Vanity's Emptiness as a Floodgate, and Skill Drain as well. This actually won me one of my games because I couldn't resolve any effects, and I MST'd it for me to win using my own effects during the tournament. So that's the main deck, 40 cards.
Okay. Side deck?
Yep. We have 2 Vanity's Emptiness. This literally won me a game. I sat on it. Especially some of the BA attributed left me no cards in hand, and I won the duel even though they had 5 or 6 cards in hand. Although they had the Regeki, they couldn't plus enough. Had a good enough hand to plus off it when they destroyed this. 2 Flying Sea, that was for the mirror match. I didn't play the mirror match all day. I played 3 Necros and 1 6 Samurai, so I didn't have to side this in at all. 2 more MST and a Galaxy Cyclone just for more spell trap destruction. Floodgates really, especially Royal Decree, which lost. I lost 2 duels easily to that card. It's just annoying, especially when you run 19 traps. And Galaxy Cyclone gets rid of it from the grave when you mill it. Defusion was for Shadows, didn't play against them once. Book of Moon, that was just a throw-in card because I don't see it. Couldn't find another card to put in instead.
I'd win then Construct and
Yeah,
Denko as well.
Denko as well, yeah.
Good against the Marner.
I'd rather have Chaos Trap Hole, to be honest, on the side if I took out another card. So that's yeah, good against the Mirror. Mistake as well. 2 more. Necros are a thing. Best deck of the format, or top deck at least. Just shuts them down if they can't get rid of it. They really shouldn't win. Mind Crush is the same. Could easily take these out of the side deck, put them in the main deck. But I'm not sure. I have had them in the main deck before. They worked out well, but they can be dead. And then finally, the last fire deck for any spell trap heavy decks. Cleafort, Tellers, even Cosmo as well. You can get rid and recycle their cards, even if they have Forerunner. This will let you bide time until you draw until you're out. That's the side deck 15.
Okay. And
then the extra deck, obviously 3 Dante. The deck wouldn't run without him. Gains advantage even if he's not destroyed. Even if it's just sent to the graveyard, if he's negated to summon, you can still plus off it. 1 Virgil. The deck recycles so much easier than most other decks, so you only need to play 1. If it gets banished, it's not even the end of the world unless it's against the mirror. 3 Darnard overlaying a dead Dante, other dead level 3s. Like Acid Golem, for example. If they out your if they're going to out your Skildrian, you think they're going to out your Skildrian, just overlay this the turn before. That is also why I would like to run Alich for the same combo. If they do out the Skildrian, you're stuck with this guy on board. Not the greatest thing. Angineer gets around Valk very easily. Won me 2 games, I think. Attacking, then switching it to defense or whatever monster they targeted, and got to attack again with other monsters. Gigabyte just for another detach and boost everything by 300, and 28 Dante is pretty hard to get over. Alucard for back row. I don't think I summoned him once though. It's a shame if they chain the card, say Royal Decree, it doesn't count because it has to be a set for his whole effect to work. Send me and start the floodgates. Yeah, although you do take a lot of damage, it's good. This can end games in a heartbeat, especially with Barbar. Make a Barbar with this, that's 2900 damage if it goes through. And then this card, the ultimate stall trolley card in my opinion, F0, just can't be destroyed. Can't be destroyed by battle. You can detach a card to stop it, and it takes monsters. It's just pretty good. I like it.
Okay. Any closing words?
The deck runs pretty well. Wouldn't mind adding in another Fiend Griffin and the Chaos Trap Holes on the side because Denko shut me out too much in my final duel, and also the Decrees. Although I don't want to run any more Spell and Trap Destruction. If you get hit by a Decree in this deck and you have no out, you might as well scoop. It's like a mistake for Necros.
Okay, thanks very much, Barry.